Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Ziyawa Mzansi. Just watch this clip and then sizobuya sike sixoxe ngayo sive ukuthi yini esingayisho ngale nto le, because there are so many things ezingekho right concerning lama clip osazowabona la.
Mr. Waluś was sentenced to death on the 15th of October 1993 for the assassination, and on 7th November 2000, his sentence was commuted to life imprisonment. Mr. Waluś held dual citizenship, that of Poland and South Africa, from 1986 to 2017, when his South African citizenship was revoked, and now he holds only Polish citizenship. Several ministers of correctional services denied Waluś's application for parole since 2011. On 21 November 2022, the Constitutional Court ordered that Janusz Waluś be placed on parole within 10 days of the date of the order, in line with the applicable legislation. At the time, the applicable legislation prescribed a parole period of 2 years. Then Janusz Waluś was subsequently placed on parole on the 7th of December 2022 and subject to parole conditions. Today, the 6th of December 2024, the parole period of Janusz Waluś has come to an end in line with the Constitutional Court decision. Since Janusz Waluś no longer holds any South African enabling documents, the Department of Home Affairs will be deporting him. This morning, the National Commissioner of Correctional Services will formally hand over Janusz Waluś to the Department of Home Affairs for deportation. The handover and deportation process is being overseen by the National Joint Operational and Intelligence Structures, commonly known as the NOI-Joints, following a cabinet briefing earlier this week. In preparation for this deportation, Cabinet assigned Deputy President Mr. Paul Mashatile, the Minister in the Presidency Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, Minister of Justice Ms. Mamuluko Kubai, and Minister of Home Affairs Dr. Leon Schreiber to visit the family of the late Chris Hani to inform them of these developments.
Yeah, so makhulunywa ngalo Janusz Waluś. Khulunywa ngalo this person that is pictured on this picture that is on your screen right now. And it says here, he is Janusz Waluś, the assassination of anti-apartheid leader Chris Hani, has been deported to Poland after serving over 28 years in prison. This event has reignited discussions on justice and reconciliation regarding apartheid-era crimes. Here we have a guy who has committed a very heinous crime, an atrocity that can never be undone. And history will forever mention the name of this criminal that has robbed us of Chris Hani here in South Africa. And now he's served his time, and now he's being deported back to Poland. Yet, at the same time, we do not know the truth, what sparked the reason for him to assassinate Chris Hani. And if you ask me, I'd say, if agatengwanga, how on earth would someone go and take Chris Hani's life and then everything goes as normal like that? Because, okay, fine, he took out Chris Hani's life, served his 28 years, and then from then, what then? Because that doesn't bring Chris Hani back, and still we don't even know the truth after the whole thing. And here we see the government of our country preparing to deport this bloody criminal back to his own country. And if you ask me, I'd say there are two things as a wrong lie South Africa. It's either, number one, the constitution of this country is messed up, and number two, it's either the justice system is not doing its job properly, is not effective enough against criminal activities of this kind or of this nature, because it doesn't even make sense. Already sekunama plans ayenzwayo ukuthi this person abuyele emuva, yet we don't even know the truth ukuthi ubani bekamthumile. But if it was a common person here in South Africa arrested of this crime, already would know right now what what was the reason, who was the mastermind. Yet in this case, we don't even know which mastermind ubani, reason bekuyini, and what was the cause for him to take Chris Hani, to take out Chris Hani's life. But yeah, Zekunama plans ukuthi the guy is going back to Poland, and it is what it is. So let's hear also Ulo, Fikile Mbalula, and these are just the clips I found on the matter, because this is not something that is resonating well with a lot of South Africans who are in the country right now when they hear of the story of this Janusz Waluś, whatever guy that is being deported back to Poland. And yeah, let's listen to Mbalula at this moment.
Janusz Waluś deprived South Africa of one of its greatest leaders, and his release without a full confession of his actions and conspiracies remains an injustice. The heavy blow that he inflicted on the nation is palpably fresh, considering its painful effect on Comrade Chris' children and his wife, Comrade Ausdimpo Hani. The assassination of Comrade Chris Hani was a well-orchestrated scheme designed to plunge the country into chaos, an attempt to subvert the course for a negotiated political settlement, thus deferring a dream for a democratic South Africa after many years of apartheid subjugation. This move was well calculated. Ironically, the brutal killing of Comrade Chris Hani, his selfless dedication to the struggle as a disciplined commissar of Umkhonto weSizwe, the People's Army, brought us the freedom and rights we enjoy today. This is a sad and painful moment for the Hani family, the ANC, the working class and the poor, and the South African Communist Party, for which he was the General Secretary. We, to the conscience, Janusz Waluś, we call on the conscience of Janusz Waluś to tell the whole truth about the forces that orchestrated this heinous act. We call for a comprehensive inquiry into the assassination of Comrade Chris Hani to expose the full scope of this crime and bring closure to his family, the ANC and the people of South Africa. South Africa is no home for assassins and murderers. Waluś must leave the country now. Lastly,